All right, all right. Mic check, mic check, mic check. It's gonna be a late night chat and a ramble. So those who catch it, y'all catch. If y'all don't catch this live stream, y'all can catch the replay. This is Brother Mushi Ben Yahuda Yisrael. Just want to come on here and do a little ramble, late night chat. Between the hours of 1 and 4 a.m. You know, some people say like 3 to 5, that's the witching hours. Other people say like the hours between 1 to 4 a.m. It's like when the night is more peaceful. I notice like when you stay up late at night, it's quiet. Like between the hours of 1 and 4 a.m. it's the quiet hours of the night, especially if you live alone or if you out there driving. Like if you work the night shift, it's like it's the slowest and calmest time of the night between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. You know, yeah. And it's peaceful. It's like even if you're walking outside during these hours, everything is quiet. It feels like it's slow, like time itself has stopped. And it seems like you see a different aspect of your of surroundings. It all depends where you at though. Because if you like in a certain environments, it could be otherwise. But like if you're in an environment where it's peaceful and quiet during these times at night, yeah, it's like it's a sense of peace and calmness. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, like in the wee hours of the night. And of course, I'm on this live stream because I can't sleep. I was sleeping, but I decided to let me do a live stream, since I'm a night owl. It's like I'm off today anyway. So, night owls. And I think more people that stay up late, they look forward for these hours, like at 1 to 4 a.m. in the morning, because especially creative people like artists, writers, musicians, that's when they do their best work. That's when they create their best music, artwork, chapters of a book. It's like between the hours of 1 and 4 a.m. So we got to start calling the hours at night, like 1 to 4 a.m., that's the creative hours. I know on the occult level, on a witchcraft, they got 3 to 5, that's the witching hours, but we got to also look at the positive aspect of these wee hours of the night, like the hours between 1 to 4 a.m. That's the crucial times for an artist, a creative person. That's when they create, that's when they come up with the best ideas, when they writing songs, drawing. Like most artists, like think about these artists that draw these awesome pictures that you see on DeviantArt or any art website. They stay up hours and hours drawing pictures, whether it's pencil drawing, digital drawing. The hours of 1 to 4 a.m., I call it the creative hours. Even though on the left-hand side, 3 to 5 is the witching hour. On the left-hand side, those who use the forces of evil, we got to look at it on a positive side, like the hours between 1 to 4 a.m., that's the creative hours. Think about it. If you're an artist, you're a musician, if you're a rapper, you're writing your song, sometimes you write your best lyrics during these hours at night, especially if you have a sleepless night. And most night owls, they got sleepless nights. So that's why I'm on here doing this live stream. But yeah, like this is like late night chat and a ramble, talk about what's on my mind and stuff. But those who come through, make sure y'all like the video, hit the like button. If you're new, if you're just strolling by, hit the like to make the algorithm go, because YouTube with the algorithm and stuff. But yeah, think about it though. The hours between 1 to 4 a.m., that's the most creative hours if you're a creative person. And shout out to all my creative persons out there. It don't matter what race, creed, color, religion you is. If you're a creative person, you like to draw, write music, and play instruments. Shout out to all those people that's like, creative, because that's one thing about most creative people. A lot of people that say creative, they introverted. Not all, but the majority of creative people, they are introverts. They stay to themselves, you know, and society seems to deem them social awkward, but they are not social awkward. Introverts are some of the most people you want to have conversations with. They give you some of the best conversations, introverts. You just gotta understand it, because most introverts, they don't want to give their energy to anybody. I'm an introvert. I've been an introvert all my life. Brother Moshe, me, I've been an introvert all my life. Since I was probably a child. I talk to people, but I don't want to give my energy to anybody. But some people just want to come with meaningless conversation, and you feel like they zapping your energy. But yeah, most introverts have the best conversations. Some of them don't have good conversations. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be balanced, because you got some extroverts. They give you good conversations too, the extroverts. But I think some of the most best conversations come from introverted people. Because let me tell you why. Most introverts, they examine things, they study people, they study the surroundings. They just view things. They less quiet, they quiet for a reason, because they study and they're observing the surroundings. But an extrovert, they want to be all out in the forefront. They want to be all out in the open. They want to be seen. But most introverts, they'd rather take the back road or the back seat and just study everything in the surroundings and look out for everything. And when it's time for them to speak, they can move a crowd. Some of them can move a crowd, depending if they got a strong voice or if they got that charisma. He or she got that charisma as an introvert, they can move the room. But yeah, think about that, though. The hours between 1 and 4 a.m., that's the creative hours. And what I mean by the creative hours, if you're a creative person, that's when you come up with your best ideas, for a story, artwork, anything. If you create music, that's when you write your best songs, poetry, during the creative hours. That's just something to think, food for thought, the creative hours, But yeah, that's what's been on my mind. I might do a little video on my Real Talk channel talking about the creative hours for those who don't catch this live stream. But whether people show up to this live stream or not, I'm gonna just talk my talk. Those who come across it, y'all get the message. Y'all not, it's all good. But what's good, brother? What's good? What's good? But yeah. The hours between 1 and 4 a.m. is the creative hours. It is. It's the creative hours. If you're a creative person, you're gonna have many sleepless nights. And you gotta just do what's the best. And like I say, the hours between 1 and 4 a.m., that's when the night is quiet. That's it's quiet, it's peaceful. Especially if you go outside right now. See, if I go walk outside right now, it'll be quiet and peaceful. It'll be quiet and peaceful. You feel that silence, that ambience, and that quietness. And you got to appreciate that sometimes, small things like that. Because most people can't even experience that, especially if they live in a chaotic household. They're around chaos, they're around toxic people. They can't experience that, the hours between 1 and 4 a.m., that peaceful, that calmness. That's why I say, if you live by yourself, whether you're a brother or sister or anybody, if you live by yourself, sometimes you got to appreciate your solitude and loneliness. I know sometimes you long for a life partner. I'm just speaking to people in general. Sometimes you want that, you want that other side of your bed to be warm as a man or a woman. Some women going through this too. They wish they had a life partner, But sometimes you just gotta take them sleepless nights. You gotta take them lonely nights on the chin. And when you're in this walk, and when you walk in this truth, you're gonna have many lonely nights as a brother or sister. And sometimes it could be, sometimes it could be hurtful. Sometimes you could, you just want to question your whole existence, but you just gotta endure it. You just gotta endure it. Because the flesh is weak, but the spirit is strong. Real talk. But yeah, them sleepless nights, man. That's why you come on here and do these live streams. Mm-hmm. Yep. But what's good, brother? What's good, Ariel? What's good? Like I said, I'm just on here rambling and ranting. Well, not really ranting, rambling and just speaking my mind about certain things. But I mean, it's just like we gotta be circumspect, family. We gotta be circumspect because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, all the incidents that's been going on. You know, first I talked about the brother that killed the 21-year-old basketball player, and now you had another brother pour hot boiling water down his 1-year-old baby mouth. I be like, man, sure. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. What's becoming of our brothers? What's becoming of the modern day black man? You know, it's like we already don't have no allies already, and for us and for brothers to be doing this to their women and children, you know, it's like we have no allies in this damn world. Nobody like us. We all we have, and we want to do stupid stuff like that. We want to do stupid and dumb stuff like that. You know, I don't get it. Like I said, I'm not no psychiatrist. What is it? I know we are bombarded with negativity on a daily basis towards us as black men and black boys, but that should not give us a license to harm our counterparts or harm each other, to harm your brothers too. Because when brothers look in the mirror, they don't see nothing. They see nothing that's valuable because society has taught them not to value themselves. You know, and it's sad. You know, when you live in a society when they promoting you being negative all day and thinking negative all day, it's gonna cause you to think negative and act negative. And I think, like I said, it's a spiritual problem and it's just like a self-esteem problem. You know, I mean, it's just like this is the worst captivity. But yeah, that should not give brothers the right to harm their seed, though, to kill a baby mama or wife. You know, a beautiful 1-year-old child, and he gonna pour some boiling hot water down her throat. Even animals don't do that to their young. Animals in the animal kingdom, they cherish their young and offspring. You know, but some people in the society, they want to kill their children. Infanticide, you call that. Infanticide, you know. But yeah, I just don't get it. These brothers, man, not all, but the modern day brothers, man, it's like, that's why I say we cut from a different cloth. We cut from a different cloth. Us born in the 80s and 90s. You know, and we got some buffoons in our generation, in the millennial generation. We got our share of buffoons. But in this day and age, that's all you've been seeing. Oh, let me plug my laptop. Battery running low. But yeah, I just don't get it. You know, we already got enemies in this society. Nobody like us. The world is against us, but that should not give us the right to act out like that, harming your seed, harming your counterpart. You know, that's real talk. That's why I could resonate with that Tupac song, "Me Against the World." That song was speaking to, that should be our national anthem as black men. Me Against the World. Tupac. That Tupac Shakur song, "Me Against the World." Because sometimes I feel like that myself. I always had that mentality. Even when I was a teenager, I felt like the world was against me. I felt like everybody out to get me. And I still carry that mentality because I don't trust people. You know, I feel like that sometimes, like everybody out to get me. It's like you got a target on your back as a black man. You're targeted by your own brothers. If you be successful, you got to watch your back because of jealous brothers might want to take you out. They don't want to see you happy. This world don't want to see you happy, black man. This world don't want to see you happy. Your brothers don't want to see you happy. Your sisters don't want to see you happy. The goddamn crackers don't want to see you happy. You know, even the residents of the spiritual realm don't want to see you happy. Nothing want to see you happy in this universe. It's like it's us against the universe. It's us against everything in existence, and that's how it feels like sometimes. You know, and I think some brothers have that mentality and they just get it how they live. You know, that's why some, you know, they get it by any means necessary. And I don't condone criminal activity. I don't condone it, but some brothers be pushed against the corner. They have no choice but to turn to that route, you know, and the system knows that and they don't care. So what they do, they'll let them do their little activities on the street, you know, slang they dope or whatever, and they catch them and put them in a prison system. and give them a long lifting sentence. That's why I see, you know, it's a tough pill to swallow, but you just got to maneuver. And I think, they know that, and that's when they see they ticking time bombs. You know, a lot of our brothers is ticking time bombs. You know, but it should not be that way. And like I say, yes, everything is rigged against us, but that don't give you a right to harm your children and women. And that's real talk. Don't harm each other as a whole. Because like I said earlier, you know, when you look in the mirror, and most brothers and sisters, but I'm speaking about the brothers in general, when most brothers look in the mirror, they don't see nothing. They don't see nothing. And a lot of, like that movie Anton Fisher, you know, that's a good movie, Anton Fisher. A lot of brothers are anti-Fisher. A lot of brothers are anti-Fisher. They have his experience. Even though they come from different walks of life in different states, a lot of brothers have Antoine Fisher's experience, you know, been talked down, been belittled, you know, say they wasn't going to amount to nothing. You know, they just, you know, they too dark. You know, they ugly, they too dark and all that, you know. But yeah, you know, just gotta take it on the chin and all that. Yep, they tell us we gotta suffer in silence. We can't express ourselves. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of brothers snap too, because they hold up all that bottle up anger and rage. Because society tell them they can't express themselves, they gotta be muzzled. And when they finally snap, the world want to see them as a monster and a demon. No, y'all told him to shut it up. Y'all told him to bottle up his expressions, you know. And when, you know, like I see, a human gonna only have a breaking point. You know, we the only people that can't be human in society, in the world. Black men are the only people that can't be human. And that's real talk. The minute we start being human, oh, you weak, you emotional, you know, or you suck it up, buttercup, you know. No, the Most High gave us tear ducts for a reason. You know, we human. You bleed red. We need oxygen to breathe. You know, we need food to sustain ourselves. You know, we can't, you know, oh yeah, if we fall and we get cut up, if we fall and bust our knee, we get cut up. You know, we part of this fleshly realm too. But yeah, the world look at us as beasts of burden. They look at us as the beast of burden. And that's facts. And I don't care what they say, that is fact. They look at us the beasts of burden, and expendable. Shit, we even expendable to each other as black men. We don't give a damn about each other as brothers. We don't. We expendable to each other. Look into the streets. They killing each other on a daily basis. We expendable to each other. And you got the bishop mindset Negroes, like the move from the movie Juice. The bishop minded Negroes, they all taking time bombs. The bishop minded Negro is, you don't want to be friends with a bishop minded Negro, because the minute he see you trying to do good, he gonna try to plot to take your life. And that's real talk. He gonna plot to take your life. If he see you trying to better yourself or attempting to better yourself, he might try to turn on you, or trying to get your other buddies to turn on you and try to take you out. So you gotta watch, just check your circle before they hurt you. Check your circle before they hurt you. That's real talk. Check your circle before they hurt you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, you know, we gotta go through a lot as men in society, but that don't give you a right to be doing that to your woman and children, brothers. Straight up. I don't care if you got a baby, say if the baby an infant or a 1 year old, the baby start crying, don't beat that child. Find other ways to get the child to stop crying, you know. And like if it's a baby, it's gonna cry. Infant's gonna cry. Even if it's a 1 year old or 2 year old, it's gonna cry. The child gonna cry. He or she gonna cry, the child. You know, that don't give you a right to abuse them children. You know, you know, find ways to calm them down when they cry. But yeah, like I see. And unfortunately, you're gonna have more incidents of this going on before the year over with. You're gonna have more incidents of that stuff going on with brothers and sisters, wilding out and snapping on each other for no apparent reason. But yeah, yeah, we gotta just gird up our loins and just stay in the faith, because some days I want to give up. I got days I be want to give up, and I'm sure other people got days they want to give up as well, because this walk ain't easy. Heck, life itself ain't easy, Life itself ain't easy, you know. And like I say, a lot of and like they tell us, we can't have nice things in life, and that's false. We deserve to have great things in life as brothers, you know, have a slice of heaven, you know. We don't have, we the only people as a whole, even if it's the black people as a whole. They tell us we the only group of people gotta experience heaven out in the afterlife. Why we can't experience heaven on earth? Sometimes I think that way. We could experience heaven on earth, but our ancestors jacked up. They fall. But I don't know. Sometimes you gotta forge your way to make. Sometimes you gotta forge your own heaven in this world. I think a lot of our people do that, even if they gotta do things they don't want to do. They'll try. They desperate to forge their own heaven in this world. But I just don't know. Like religion teach us that we gotta wait till the afterlife to experience heaven. That's what religion teaches us. But the other nations, they create their own heavens. They create their own heaven on earth. Other nations, but they tell us, "Oh, we gotta wait till we damn die to experience heaven." And that's a deception. That's a deception. You know, we could still experience. We could still keep this law, statute, commandments, and experience a slice of heaven. Straight up. But a lot of our people been falling for the lies though of these religions, telling us we gotta wait till we croak to experience heaven. No, the Bible says the kingdom of heaven gonna be on earth, and the kingdom of heaven is within you. So that's letting you know you can, if you do it in righteousness, you can forge your own kingdom of heaven in righteousness. Your own slice of heaven. And what I mean by a slice of heaven, you got your wife, your children, y'all got a happy home, got a backyard, stuff that the Most High decide to bless you with, stuff like that. And you see what's bad about it. Whenever the Most High bless a brother or sister with a slice of heaven, you got your own people want to envy you and hate on you. They want to hate on you because of jealousy and envy. And it's sad. It's a disease amongst our people. Jealousy and envy is a disease amongst our people. And it's sad, especially amongst brothers. And to be honest, it's a lot of that going on in Israel, jealousy and envy. And to be quite frankly with y'all, quite frank with y'all, part of me is kind of growing disenchanted with this movement. I hate to say it. Part of me is growing disenchantment with this movement, this Israelite awakening, this Israelite for walk, because it was awesome at first. I've been in this damn walk 12 years, going on probably 13 years, probably 14 years. It's like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I question this walk. Sometimes I question that it's just another van religion. I'm just being real. I'm starting to question this walk like it's a van religion, like Christianity, Islam, because with all the false doctrines, all the infighting, you got a lot of broken brothers, a lot of broken sisters. I mean, they taking worldly talking points into this movement. It's like I'm growing disenchanted. I'm growing disenchanted with this Israelite awakening and walk. It's like sometimes I question it. Sometimes I be like, you know, what if we all pit here just to experience life and, you know, I don't know, because like I said, people got a right to believe in what they want to believe in. You know, I don't care what you believe in as a human being. If you want to believe in a damn flying purple um galactic creature or whatever, that's your belief. And you want to worship a damn totem pole or whatever, or a tree, even the scriptures call that vain idols. Hey, pick your poison. Pick your damn poison. You can still dwell amongst your fellow man in peace. But yeah, part of me is growing weary and disenchanted with this awakening, this movement, because it's like it's insanity. It's the same results. And a lot of Israelites, they not trying to keep these commandments. They're not trying to become set apart. And I know we all are a work in progress, but there's a lot of fake people in this walk. There's a lot of fake people in this movement. And it's sad. It's sad. And you got people use this movement to get money, trying to make a name for themselves. Now that's a controversial issue too when it comes about being a content creator and this awakening and making money. Now I'm gonna speak about that. If you're an Israelite content creator, if you asking for contributions, you have a right to ask for contributions, but use your contributions to bless the nation. Like, maybe you could help out a brother or sister that is in need, but you have a right to accept contributions on your channel as a content creator, but a lot of people, they abuse it though. In my opinion, they abuse it. And that's when they become an e-bagger. When you demanding people to give you cash apps and donations, when you making it a demand and holding your live streams or channel hostage, talking about if we don't get enough likes, I'm gonna end the live stream. Man, that's a problem. And I understand you want to grow your channel. Some people do have to grow their channel, but sometimes you gotta balance it out. You gotta balance it out. Mm-hmm. But I hope all is well with the family, man. It's just been a crazy couple of months. Energy is off. Energy is off. I'm a little off a little bit. My spirit a little off. I confess. I'm a little off. Because it's like, with all the stuff that's been going on, for the last couple of months, and life itself, reflecting and all that. That's my damn problem now. I dwell on certain things too long. Stuff that disappoint me. I dwell on that shit too long. But I pray for better days in my life, because and I pray for better days to come across any one of y'all lives. If y'all going through something right now, if y'all got dark times y'all going through, if y'all feel like y'all lacking, or without, I pray the Most High fulfill what you missing in life. And I pray he do the same for me as well. I pray he fulfill what I'm missing in this life. I pray he do in the name of Yahshua, because nobody give a damn about you in this life. Nobody give a damn about you. Nobody. Not your family, not people you fellowship with. Nobody give, especially as a black man, nobody give a damn about you in this life. The only persons that give a damn about you is the Most High in Christ. Because this world is cold. The love of many is waxing cold. With all the buffoonery that's going on, brothers killing their babies, killing their wives, women killing their children, man. It's just the love of many is going. It's waxing cold. It's growing cold. It's growing cold. But yeah. And then you got scammers in this walk too. You got damn scammers in this walk trying to paint you a picture of a sob story, and then they want to get money out you. You know, I'm the last person you want to ask for money. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with any one of y'all Israelites. I'm the last person you want to ask for money. You know, I'm not where I'm at. I'm not really at a place I want to be at in life my damn self. And I'm not happy all the time. I'm the wrong person you want to ask for money. I'm not happy all the time. You know, so you asking the wrong person for money when it comes to Brother Moshe. I'm not happy all the time. Let me just be real. I'm being transparent. You know, yeah, I may joke and laugh and be a buffoon when it comes to joking, but most jokesters are unhappy. Most people that make other people laugh, they are hurting on the inside. You gotta laugh and joke from crying sometimes, especially in this movement, in this walk, in this life. So, and I don't mind giving people money. Don't get it twisted. I'm not no stingy mofo. I don't mind helping people out, but when you take people kindness for weakness, it kind of make you put a barrier over yourself, you know. When you be played by people, you know, you're trying to do it out of the kindness of your heart, and they take advantage of you, it makes you want to put a barrier over yourself and not to trust people, you know. And I think what it is, you know, because you've been scammed, because man, let's be real, we in tough times, you know. You gotta, like, sometimes you gotta make every penny count, every dollar count. And then you got people in this awakening want to scam you for money, you know, and they could be living way better than you. And then see, that's the part that burned me up. You got these e-beggars, these Israelites, they're trying to scam you for money. And they could probably be living in a 2-story house, 3-story house, got 2 cars and a damn motorbike, you know, but they want to be on the internet begging you for money, coming up with a sob story, taking a picture of an empty icebox when they could probably be taking the food out the icebox and putting the sink and act like they got an empty icebox. Y'all got to be careful of that, family. Anybody, beware of people that trying to scam you, talking about they got no food in the icebox, because they could be having a whole pantry full of food, but they'll empty out their whole pantry and take a picture of it on their phone and inbox it to you to pretend like they empty. You know, because somebody tried to do that to me on Facebook one time, and I didn't give them no money. I just let other Israelites expose them. And the Most High revealed it to me that he was scamming people. You know, the brother, he was talking about he had no food, and he tried to swindle me to get money out. But I didn't give him no money. I was like, something don't seem right. Something don't seem right. So I didn't give him no damn money. Like I said, I'm the last person you want to ask for money, man. You know, I don't got much. Y'all don't even have much. We some struggling Israelites, man. We don't got much. We in the land of our captivity. You know, we in the land of our goddamn captivity. Talk that talk out. This Israelite walk ain't nothing but a bunch of worldly people with worldly ways that's not of Yah. But just happy to know they are Hebrew, but still on the high school in the internet level. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I know. You got people been in this walk for damn near 20 years and they ain't growing. They ain't doing nothing. They just stagnated. And that's the scary thing about it, bro. You know, they've been in the walk for a long period of time and they ain't growing spiritually. You know, they not. It's just like they just care about the title. You know, they just care about the title, the reputation, their status, their clout. They don't care about saving souls. They don't care about even saving their own self. But yeah, like I said, and then to add things worse, a lot of favoritism, a lot of cliques in Israel. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff, man. I don't know. But and then YouTube, they want to shadow ban people's channel. They want to remove the algorithm from your channel. YouTube never used to be like this. I know when I first started doing content back in 2019, the algorithm used to boost my channel up. People used to come to my channel, like, during the algorithm. Now, since they got all these new policies and the shadow banning, man, it's hard for people to come across this live stream. But if I was to be talking about negative stuff and promoting black woman bashing, black men bashing, I mean, just doing all kind of buffoonery, if I was to have promoting the top 10 twerkers, this channel will be blowing up. But I ain't on that negative energy. I ain't on that low vibrational crap, man. A bunch of buffoonery already. Got enough of that. And that's another thing, man. We don't get enough support. Men, you ain't gonna get no support on YouTube. I find it funny. Like, all the woman gotta do is present her body. All the woman gotta do is present her body. Like, they have a content creator, they posted on my feed, twerking and cooking. Twerking and cooking. I'm like, what the hell? She cooking and twerking? And that thing, and that video probably got like couple of 100,000 views. That's to show you the mindset of most men, man. They simps. The over-sexualization of women and the simpery of men is just beyond repair. It's football. I see why a lot of men gonna get destroyed, man. When all stuff hit the fan, a lot of men gonna get destroyed. A lot of these simps gonna get purged. I mean, you got videos like that that get hundreds and millions of views of a woman dressing half naked in skimpy clothing, cooking and twerking. But let me go cook a video. Let me be in the kitchen, just being myself, preparing food. I'll probably get maybe a couple of 100 views. Or I'll be lucky if I get 1,000 views. But that's to show you the mindset of the world. How dumb the world is. How stupid society has become. When you got a woman, all a woman gotta do is have a nice body, dress skimpy, and get in the kitchen. And even if she's making scrambled eggs, dressing a skimpy outfit, making scrambled eggs, that video will get 100,000 views. And let her be attractive. And then they'll get 1 million views. Scrambled eggs and twerking. Cooking scrambled eggs and twerking. It's an abomination, man. This damn society is done for, man. I hate this damn world. I hate this damn society. No order, no righteousness. Soon it's going to come to a time when there's no more room for repentance. Facts. For real. People better wake up, man, because I'm serious, though. Men don't get support. I mean, the women, they killing it. A woman could easily get support as a content creator. Because, we men, we like looking at beautiful women, but the scriptures say, do not give your strength to a woman because it destroys kings. And a lot of men giving their strength to women that's not even their wives. Women they don't even know. Women they not even courting. You got men giving donations and super chats to these women content creators. And these women are in a relationship, or they married, or even if they're not in a relationship, they're dealing with multiple men. They got a rotation of men. And these dumbass men giving their hard-earned money to these strangers on the internet. OnlyFans. It's a damn hot mess. But yeah, it's to show you the mindset of modern day men. Most modern day men, they thinking with their rod, man. And that goes for all races of men. It ain't just the black man. The modern day man, y'all want to talk about the modern woman? Well, I'm about to get on the fucking modern man. The so-called modern man. The modern man can't control his rod. He thinking with his lower member. He look at woman as a piece of meat. Like I say, ain't nothing wrong looking at a beautiful woman, but when you start lusting and, that's why I say that lust, man. We all struggle with that damn lust as men. That goddamn lust ain't no joke. But, yeah, The modern day men are not like from the older generations. Think about the generations of old, like during the 40s, the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Man, a 17-year-old in the era of World War II, they was facing certain death. They was facing certain death going to battle. They had to grow up fast, and they was built different. The young men of generations of old compared to the generation of men today, they was built different, you know. And scientists prove that the testosterone levels of men are lower than ever, and that's by design, because they want to make men weak. They want to make men Ahab. They want to make men ballless worshippers of women. They want to promote the divine feminine. You know, it's new age garbage. They want men to be simp slaves to these women, these wicked women, not the righteous women, the wicked women, not the righteous women, because the righteous women gonna be praying for the nation. The righteous women gonna be prayer warriors. The righteous women gonna be telling men to man up and lead and be servants of the Most High in Christ, and not trying to usurp authority of the man, because the order is Yah, Yahshua, man, woman, and child. That's the right order. But society say no, it's the women, children, man. The man is last. In Satan's kingdom, the man is last. In Satan's kingdom, the man is last. He is last. He is the beast of burden. He is nothing. He is just a sperm donor and a sperm donor, and it's sad. It's not supposed to be that way. The scripture says man's supposed to be the provider, the protector, the leader, in righteousness, though. In righteousness. But yeah. I just find it crazy how stupid stuff would get more views and recognition on YouTube. That's why I say all a female content creator have to do is, even if she's doing a workout video, like if she wearing, workout clothes, she's doing workout routines, man, she'll get a lot of views within the hours, especially if she's attractive. And you see, the only way as a man you will get a lot of subscribers quickly or views if you got a woman in your video. Like if you dealing with a woman and you do a live stream, you got a woman that you're dealing with and you show a picture of her on a video, and if she attractive, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of subscribers. You're gonna get a lot of subscribers. That's to show you how fake the world is. And that always goes to, like, nobody wants you until they see you with somebody. I mean, it's just like crazy. The world is so jacked up. Nobody wants you until they see you with somebody. And you could easily tell that on social media, because if you post a picture of yourself on social media, you might not get a lot of likes. But as soon as they see you with a woman, you're going to get a lot of likes, especially if you're attractive. You're going to get like 200 likes, 400 likes, because they want your woman. When they liking your video, like when they liking your pictures and posts, when you take with your woman, that's not, them likes ain't towards you. Them likes are towards the woman you're dealing with as a man. And that's real talk. And it's like that for women too. Women, some sisters, when you take a picture on Facebook or any social media with your man, you're getting a lot of likes. They're giving them likes to your man, because they want your man. They trying to plot to get your man. And it's like that for women, for us brothers too. They see you, especially these jealous-minded Negroes. That's why I say, man, this world, I'll tell you, jealousy is a hell of a drug. In the black community, it is. But yeah, brothers, this world is so fake. If they see you take a selfie by yourself, or you just taking a picture and enjoying yourself, you'll get you'll get a few likes. And people knows it too. They knows it. A lot of people knows it when it comes to social media. They want to, especially when they tell you to cam up. When you got content creators telling you to cam up when you're on a panel, they telling you because they want to see how you're living. They want to see where you're posted up at. They want to see your living conditions. We ain't stupid around here. I ain't stupid. When usually they tell you to cam up, they want to see how you're living. They want to see if you're living in a certain place. so they could use it against you. They information gatherers. They information gatherers. Real talk. They information gatherers. Monitor spirits. You call it monitor. They got a monitor spirit in them. A monitor spirit. Talking about cam up. No, if you come on my panel, you cam up if you want to. It's your right to cam up. I'm not gonna say, oh, you gotta cam up. Cam up and all that. Nah. Some people ain't comfortable, man. That's why they have avatars. You don't have to cam up all the time. You don't have to cam up all the time. Straight up. And like I said, you come on my platform, you cam up if you want to. It's your right. But yeah. When they tell you to cam up or show how you're living and all that, they want to be nosy. And as soon as you fall out with that person or individual, they're gonna use it against you. You see, you living like this. You live in the apartment. You blah blah blah. You live in a trailer park. You live in a damn hut. So what? A roof is a roof. As long as you got a place to lay your head, you got a roof over your head. It's a blessing. Straight up. But yeah, that's how you know we're at the end times, because all the crazy stuff going on. It's like our people don't want to get right. They want to continue to be buffoons. But the righteous remnant, they gonna try to get it right. The righteous remnant. And then what's making bad, man. Now let me get on the so-called black manosphere on YouTube. The so-called black manosphere. You see, the so-called black manosphere could have been something positive. It could have, but they focused their energy too much on a wicked black woman instead of a righteous black woman. And most importantly, instead of focusing their energy on the faults of black women and focus their energy on the faults of black men and trying to build as a unit form like Voltron and build something, it will put a whole new paradigm in the sister's mindset. But no, they want to focus their energy on the faults of black women instead of focus on the faults of black men. Like I said, the black manosphere is a failure. It is. A lot of these big content creators in the black manosphere, they are frauds. Some of them got criminal records. Some of them have tax issues, tax evasion, and tax liens, whatever you call that crap. Eviction notices. That's why I say a lot of these content creators, they are frauds. They're not who they say they are in the so-called black manosphere. The black manosphere is a failure. It could have been something very positive, but they want to focus their energy on the faults of black women. Yeah, they got their faults just like we got our faults. But instead of building stuff, telling brothers, to better themselves and, to seek out better things in life, and most importantly, seek out the Most High in Christ. But They want to get on these platforms for 7 to 8 hours, complain and argue with each other, bash women, you know, have a dick measuring contest. And what I mean by a dick measuring contest, meaning how much wealth they got, how much women they could get, you know, a bragging right, an ego contest, you know, battle of the egos, you know, and it's pathetic. A lot of these brothers in the black manosphere, they are pathetic, man. They are useless. They are sad individuals. They are sad fucking individuals, man. For real. Yeah, for real. Yeah, a lot of men are like women. You know, and it's sad. It's sad. Like I said, testosterone is low at an all-time low. Studies prove. Mm-hmm. You know, the energy, you know, is jacked up. A lot of men ain't motivated, especially brothers. A lot of brothers ain't motivated no more. Like, I just don't know what it is. You know, I guess, like I say, you know, years from low self-esteem and when society throwing negativity at them all day. I don't know, man. Like I say, it's just a jacked up world. It's a jacked up world. Let's see, Second Peter chapter 2, verses 20 and 22. Hold up. All right, Second Peter chapter 2, verses 2 and 20. Verses, hold up, man. Let me 20 to 22. Yeah, you just gotta excuse me, man. And when people escape from the wickedness of the world by knowing our Lord and Savior, Yeshua HaMashiach, and they get tangled up and enslaved by sin again, they are worse off than before. It would be better if they had never known the way of righteousness than to know it and then reject the command they were given to live a holy life. They prove the truth of this proverb. A dog returns to its vomit, and another says, a washed pig returns to the mud. Now I was reading that out of the New Living Translation. I'm about to start reading out that translation. I'm tired of Israelites reading out the KJV, man. I'm gonna start reading out the version I want to read out, man. Because that's a cult mentality. Like I said, I read out of the English Standard Version, but I'm about to order me a New Living Translation Bible off of Amazon, the Study Bible. And I don't give a fuck what any Israelites see. When I start doing future lessons, I'm gonna read out the New Living Translation. I like the KJV, but sometimes they twist my tongue up, pronouncing them words and all that. So it is what it is, A lot of Israelites need to stop bullying other Israelites what version of the Bible they want to read out, because every word of the Most High is pure. You got to understand how people scatter to the four corners of the earth. Some people got a French Bible. Some people got a Spanish Bible. It is what it is. I'm going to read out of the Bible I want to read out of. I'm my own man. What's good, Master Moshe? I'm going to still rock with the KJV, but shout out to Cool Gen 84, brother Cool Gen 84. He read out the New Living Translation. It's 2022. We ain't in the medieval ages. We ain't in the 1600s and shit. We in 2022, so I'm gonna get the New Living Translation, get a modern day Bible. You gotta evolve in this walk. You gotta grow. You gotta sometimes go against the grain. Let's see what Maccabee said. What do you believe is this cause of testosterone being all-time low? Nutrition, mental health, too much sexual activity? That's a good question, Maccabee. I think it's something with the nutrition, bro. They putting stuff in the food, like they putting estrogen in the food. It's because you see they don't want men to be high testosterone. And that could be, and you see when a men ejaculate, like they want to promote the over-sexualization of women with pornography. And when men engage in too much of that, they drain their energy, because your testosterone, that's your strength and your loins, your seed. The more you hold on, that's why you got the semen retention channels, like semen retention and all that. They never taught us that shit in school. They never taught us about holding your seed. They just taught us to be walking penises. When you're a young man, when you're a teen and 20s, you're a walking cock. You want to screw everything with two legs. You want to screw everything. You want to screw every thing of the opposite sex with two legs if you're straight. Now these days you got motherfuckers, they want to screw men and women, and they, because they want to promote the crayon coalition. This is my real talk channel. I'm gonna be cutting no holes ball. I'll be spitting realness on here. But yeah, I think it has to do with the nutrition. Men draining their seed too much to pornography or screwing with too many women, Mental health could do it too. I agree. Mental health could be a reason too, man. It could be mental health from low self-esteem of your upbringing. Because stress mess with your mental health too. Remember that, Maccabee. Stress can mess with your mental health. A lot of men stressed out due to the woes of life. So that can mess with your mental health. Stress can mess with your mental health and your sexual health. Straight up. What's good, Master Moshe? I'm glad you showed up to this live, brother. I'm glad you made it. But yeah, like I said, shout out to Cool Gen 84. He was I'm gonna definitely get that good study Bible. It's kind of pricey too. I'm gonna get it off of Amazon as a study Bible. The New Living Translation. Matter of fact, and I like how the design they give you, like a what is it, the dangers of false teachers. Okay. But there was also false prophets in Israel, just as there will be false teachers among you. They will cleverly teach destructive heresies and even deny the master who brought them. Who brought them. In this way, they will bring sudden destruction on themselves. Many will follow their evil teaching and shameful immorality. And because of these teachers, the way of the truth will be slandered. In their greed, they will make up clever lies to get a hold of your money. And it's out the New Living Translation, the NLT version. You see how simple it make it sound? Hold on, let me share it to y'all. Hold on. Thank you for your knowledge and strong words. Appreciate it. But let me share this to y'all, though, family. This is out the New Living Translation. Hold up. Let me share it. Y'all getting, I just want to open y'all mind. Like I say, I'm gonna still read the KJV, but sometimes you gotta take a break from the KJV because the words pronounced. Sometimes you don't want to read all that. Sometimes it twists your tongue. But look, check it out, family. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on, let me see something. Damn, you can't zoom this thing. Let me see. Hold up. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just read it though. I don't know if I can zoom it up. So I'm gonna just read it for y'all. Look. The dangers of, see how I like the presentation? The dangers of false teachers. Okay. Verse 4. For God did not spare even the angels who sinned. He threw them into hell and gloomy pits of darkness, where they are being held until the day of judgment. And God did not spare the ancient world, even for Noah and the 7 others in his family. Noah warned the world of God's righteous judgment. So God protected Noah when he destroyed the world of ungodly people with a vast flood. Later, God condemned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah and turned them into heaps of ashes. He made them an example of what will happen to ungodly people. But God also rescued Lot out of Sodom because he was a righteous man who was sick of the shameful. Y'all see that? He was a righteous man who was sick of the shameful immorality of the wicked people around him. Yet Lot was a righteous man who was tormented in his soul by the wickedness he saw and heard day after day. What that sound like, family? That sound like what we going through today. Look, let me highlight it. Hold up. Check it out. See, I like this version, man. I'm going to get me an NLT version, man. Like I say, shout out to that brother Cool Gen, man. Cool Gen 87. So you see, the Lord knows how to rescue godly people from their trials, even when keeping the wicked under punishment until the day of final judgment. He is especially hard on those who follow their own twisted sexual desire and who despise authority. Man, that's one thing. So the New Living Translation don't hold no punches either. The New Living Translation tell it how it is. He is especially hard on those who follow their own twisted sexual desire and who despise authority. These people are proud and arrogant, daring even to scoff at supernatural beings without so much as trembling. But the angels, who are far greater in power and strength, do not dare to bring from the Lord a charge of blasphemy against those supernatural beings. Talking the supernatural beings, talking about Yah and Yahshua HaMashiach. That's the most powerful supernatural beings out there. Yahuwah and Yahshua HaMashiach. Man, this is deep. Let's get some more. I'm being curious. Let's take a tour of the NLT. Let's go to Romans. Let's go to Romans chapter 1. Let's get this now. Let's get this word, man. Let's get some of this word, man. It's always good to get the word out, man. I'm being curious, man. Let's go to Romans chapter 1. Okay. Greetings from Paul. No, I want to get God anger at sin. That's what I want. Look, see how I like how they set it up? Look, they break it down. Yeah, I advise y'all to check this version out. Yah's anger at sin. But Yah showed his anger from heaven against all sinful wicked people who surpass the truth by their wickedness. They know the truth about Yah because he has made it obvious to them. For ever since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky. Through everything Yah made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his internal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse for not knowing God. Man, you see how plain and simple would make it in this version? Let me highlight it. Y'all need to check this out if y'all want to. Like I said, y'all can still read the KJV, but I'm going to start reading out the NLT, the New Living Translation. It says, through everything Yah made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his internal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse for not knowing Yah. Man, this scripture right here cut the atheists, man. This right here cut the atheists. This cut the atheists is right here, y'all. That scripture. That Romans chapter 1, verses 18 through 20. Man, that cut the atheists right there. Yes, they knew Yah, but they didn't, but they wouldn't worship him as Yah or even give him thanks. And they began to think of foolish ideas of what Yah was like. That sound like modern day society, y'all. As a result, their minds became dark and confused, claiming to be wise. They instead became utter fools. And instead of worshiping the glorious ever-living God, they worship idols made to look like mere people and birds and animals and reptiles. Man, that's deep. That sums up everything. Verse 24. So God abandoned them to do whatever shameful things their hearts desired. As a result, they did vile and degrading things with each other's bodies. They traded the truth about Yah for a lie. So they worship and serve the things Yah created instead of the Creator himself, who is worthy of eternal praise. Amen. That is why Yah abandoned them to their shameful desires. Even the women turn against the natural way to have sex and instead indulge in sex with each other. Woo! Boy, they make it plain and simple in this version. Man, y'all need to check this version out, the New Living Translation. They go straight to the punch. Look what it said. Even the woman turned against the natural way to have sex and instead indulge in sex with each other. Verse 27. And the men, instead of having normal sexual relations with women, burn with lust for each other. Men did shameful things with other men, meaning being sodomites, being some damn Fruit Loops, the crayon crew. And as a result of this sin, they suffer with them themselves the penalty they deserve. Man, whew. Oh yeah, I'm getting me an NLT. You know, real talk. Most High willing. Yeah, I'm telling you, Ariel, man, and Monster, y'all need to check out the New Living Translation. That's what I'm saying, man. Israelites, y'all need to start reading other translations of the Bible, man. Real talk. You know, y'all need to get off the KJV, man. You know, like I said, y'all can still read the KJV, but as for me, when I start doing future content, I'm gonna be reading out the NLT version sometime, or the English Standard Version. You know, real talk. Because every word of the Most High is pure. It don't matter what translation. I trust the New Living. Now, I know some versions they say stay away from. I think it's the NIV version, but the New Living Translation is fire. It's fire. I'm the second witness because the first witness is Brother Cool Gent, you know, Cool Gent 87, and I'm the second witness. The NLT version is fire. I'm going to promote the New Living Translation Bible. I'm going to start promoting it on my channel, you know. And it's easy to read too. The New Living Translation is easy to read. It's very simple to read, Master. You know, it's very simple to read. And it goes straight to the punch. It goes straight to the punch. Since they thought it foolish to acknowledge Yah, he abandoned them to their foolish thinking and let them do things that they should never have been done. Their lives became full of every kind of wickedness, sin, greed, hate, envy, murder, quarreling, deception, malicious behavior, and gossip. They are backstabbers, haters of God, insolent, proud, and boastful. They invent new ways of sinning, and they disobey their parents. They refuse to understand, break their promises, are heartless, and have no mercy. They know not God's justice requires that those who do these things deserve to die, yet they do them anyway. Worse yet, they encourage others to do them too. Man, that's deep. Shoo, man. Yeah, you know, it's cool, man. That's the New Living Translation. And then what you could do, say like, okay, watch. You could click on the scripture. Hold on, let me click on the scripture. And you can compare it. You can compare it to other translations. Watch. You can compare it to other translations. Let's see. See, you compare it to other translations. See, this is the KJV. Look. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. You know, you could compare it. And then you see, you give you some precepts too. Look, cross-reference, give you some precepts. Give them some precepts to with the scripture. Okay, that was Romans chapter 1, verse 24. You give you some precepts. Psalms 81, 12. So I gave them up to their stubborn hearts to follow their own devices. Romans 1:26. For the reason God gave them over to dishonorable passions, even they women exchanged natural relations for unnatural ones. Give you some precepts. And that's fire, man. This website, fire. That's BibleHub.com. That's what site I'm on, BibleHub.com. Yeah. Look, but my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. You know, that was, oh, okay, look, that's verse 12. Yeah, it's a good website. Break down the precepts and all that. Yes, indeed. But yeah, that was on BibleHub.com, and I was reading out the New Living Translation. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Hosea 4:6. Okay, New Living Translation. My people are destroyed because they don't know me. Since your priests refuse to know me, I refuse to recognize you as my priests. Since you have forgotten the laws of your God, I will forget to bless your children. Wow, that's cutthroat right there. Look what it says. Since you have forgotten the laws of your God, I will forget to bless your children. The more priests they are, the more they sin against me. They have exchanged the glory of God for the shame of idols. When the people bring their sin offerings, the priests get fed. So the priests are glad when the people sin. Damn, y'all see that? Verse 8. It say when the people bring their sin offerings, the priests get fed. So the priests are glad when the people sin. Man, that sounds like Pastor Pochop today and these wicked Israelite elders in the truth. They love to see Israel continue to sin because their pockets continue to get fat. Verse 9. And what the priests do, the people also do. And what the priests do, the people also do. False doctrine teachers, people that teach false doctrine. So now I will punish both priests and people for their wicked deeds. And y'all need to check this out, man. If y'all want to, the New Living Translation, you know, pack a strong punch. Exactly. That's why the KJV could get a little rough to read. If you're not a person who dedicated to learning the words that are in it, you have to really be a person who loves the Bible dictionary and can care less. Facts. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I'm liking the New Living Translation though. You know, especially like, you know, it pack a strong punch. You know, it gets straight to the point. It's letting you know what is, you know, especially when it's certain type of sins that the Most High hates. It goes straight to the point. Like I said, I'm not knocking the KJV. Like I said, I'm gonna still read the KJV, but sometimes it's good to try another version if you struggle with the words in the KJV. You know what I mean? Straight up. Okay, verse 10. Create in me a clean heart, O Yah. Renew a loyal spirit within me. Do not banish me from your presence, and don't take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and make me willing to obey you. Man, look. Then I will teach your ways to rebels, and they will return to you. Forgive me for shedding blood, O Yah, who saves. Then I will joyfully sing of your forgiveness. Unseal my lips, O Yah, that my mouth may praise you. Oh, yeah, it's pretty straight. It's a good version. Then you got the beginning when he said, have mercy on me, O Yah, because of your unfailing love, because of your unfailing love, because of your great compassion. Blot out the stain of my sins. Wash me clean from my guilt. Purify me from my sin, for I recognize my rebellion. It haunts me day and night. For I recognize my rebellion. It haunts me day and night. Against you and you alone have I sinned. I have done what is evil in your sight. You will be proved right in what you say, and your judgment against me is just. Man, it's powerful. For I was born a sinner, yes, from the moment my mother conceived me, but you desire honesty from the womb. But you desire honesty from the womb, teaching me wisdom even there. Man, this is powerful. Yes, indeed. Thanks for sharing all this. For real. All praises, brother. All praises, brothers. Yeah. But like, I'm gonna go ahead and give me it's a study Bible. On Amazon. I'm gonna get it's a large print one too. I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. Like I said, when I start, doing content, I'm gonna start reading out that version, And y'all can still follow along in y'all KJVs, I'm gonna announce it too. Like, I'm gonna look, fam, I'm gonna be reading out the New Living Translation. It's a good translation. Stop listening to Israelites telling you what, version, Because that's camp mentality. We gotta break that camp mentality, Israel. Because the camps, they want to say, oh yeah, read the KJV only. No, it's come to a point in time when you're in this walk, you gotta venture off and read other versions, Especially if you struggle with the KJV, you struggle with some of the words. You know what I mean? And like I say, because I got the English Standard Version too. I like reading out the English Standard Version, but the New Living Translation, and then they say that's like the number one selling version, the New Living Translation. The study Bibles, that's one of the number one selling version, the New Living Translation. Let's go to Psalms 91. Psalms 91. Okay, let's see what it says. Let me check it out. All right. Those who live in the shelter of the Most High will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. This I declare about Yahuwah. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my Yah, and I trust him. For he will rescue you from every trap and protect you from deadly disease. He will cover you with his feathers. He will shelter you with his wings. His faithful promises are your armor and protection. His faithful promises are your armor and protection. Do not be afraid of the terrors of the night, nor the arrow that flies in the day. Do not dread the disease that stalks in the darkness. Do not dread the disease that stalks in the darkness, nor the disaster that strikes at midday. Though 1,000 fall at your side, though 10,000 are dying around you. These evils will not touch you. Just open your eyes and see how the wicked are punished. If you make the Lord your refuge, if you make the Most High your shelter, no evil will conquer you. No plague will come near your home, for he will order his angels to protect you wherever you go. They will hold you up with their hands, so you won't even hurt your foot on a stone. You will trample upon lions and cobras. You will crush fierce lions and serpents under your feet. Yahuwah says, I will rescue those who love me. Verse 14, Yahuwah says, I will rescue those who love me. I will protect those who trust in my name. Will they call on me? I will answer. I will be with them in trouble. I will rescue and honor them. I will reward them with a long life and give them my salvation, which is Yahshua HaMashiach. I will reward them with long life and give them my salvation, Yahshua HaMashiach. Man, this is good. Good food. But I'm liking this translation though. Just to be honest with y'all, I'm liking this translation. I'm gonna definitely have to invest in a New Living Translation Bible, because the majority of the Bibles I own is KJV Bibles, to be honest. But I'm gonna invest in a New Living Translation. But yeah, and it gets straight to the point. Get straight to the point. Yes, indeed. But like I say, I'm not knocking the KJV. Like I said, I still gonna read the KJV version, but sometimes you gotta switch it up a little bit. And I understand the majority of Israel, they read out the KJV, but the New Living Translation is a good translation. Try it out for yourselves. Like, don't take my word for it. Try it out for yourselves. For those who watching this live stream, try it out for yourselves. But yeah, it's the 11th of October. Month flying by before you know it'll be in 2023. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and invest in one of those New Living Translation. Cause I had one before, but my mama I got a study Bible. I remember I brought it from a Bible store long time ago, but my mama have it. I'm gonna let her use it because she studied out that one. She loved it. She is a study Bible, it's a New Living Translation. It's called the Life Application Bible. It's a study Bible, and it's a New Living Translation. And my mama, she loved that version. So I'm gonna let her have that Bible. Since she's been reading it and studying out of it, so I'm gonna let her have that one. And I'm gonna just get one for me, get one for my place. Yeah, I'm gonna invest in one, man. I'm telling you, to get straight to the point. And it's just really, to be honest with you, like the scriptures I just read, it's like the KJV, but it's just like in a modern term, like, but it gets straight to the point. It's almost similar to the KJV, but they just don't got those old words in it, like thou and thee and all that, those old words and stuff. But it's very similar to the KJV, but it's just like in a modern term. But you could still understand the scriptures. You could still understand the scriptures in an NLT version. Because them scriptures I just read, y'all could understand that. Y'all understand that, what it was talking about. But yeah, it was like I was saying, we some night hours up in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably wrap it up in a few minutes though. Like I was talking about, like when I first started this live stream, I was rambling about the hours between 1 to 4 a.m. That's the creative hours. I call that the creative hours. Even though on the left hand side, those who practice the dark arts, those who into the witchcraft and dark arts, that's the witching hour, 3 to 5 a.m. That's the witching hours. But the hours between 1 to 4 a.m., that's the creative hours on the right side. Because most creative people, like if you're an artist, if you write music, most people that do stuff like that, that's when they do their best work during those hours at night, especially if they can't sleep in the wee hours. That's when I call it the creative hours. That's when they make their best artwork. If they writing the story, that's when they do their best chapters. If they're an artist, that's when they design their best artwork. Yeah, during them hours. In the wee hours, because it's quiet, it's peaceful. If you ever notice around these hours, it's quiet and peaceful in the wee hours of the night. It all depends what environment you're in though. Because if you're in a noisy environment, then that's a different story. But like if you like and not in a noisy environment, yeah, it's peaceful during these hours. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I think I said enough. I said enough for the night or morning. But like I say, like I say, I ain't going nowhere. But you got your ups and downs in life. You have to come on here and express myself, you know, ramble about a few things, and I brought out some scriptures, so I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get me some sleep. Cause some people, that's when they go to bed. Some people go to bed at 5 in the morning, right after the creative hours. That's when they get to sleep. But I thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all keep the faith in Yahshua. And just take it one day at a time, brothers and sisters. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Shalom and peace to y'all.